Rav, Zohar is the upper light, the upper radiance that shines to us from Gar of Atzilut, the Rosh of Atzilut, from Arichanpin, and it shines to everyone and to anyone together to the extent that we need connection. So let's try to be connected, and to the extent that we have disturbances and we strive to be connected, then from these two opposing forces, when we nevertheless try to bring them together, we will draw upon us the reforming light and be rewarded with a change in our nature to be closer to the upper force.
Well, first of all, day and night are divided into 12. Each one is made of 12 parts, equal parts, meaning the night is made of 12 parts. It's not about hours like we divide it today, but rather all of the darkness is divided into 12 parts, and the light is divided into 12 parts. And so it turns out that it may be that an hour during the day, in winter, for example, is 40 minutes, and at night, in the winter, it's 80, 90 minutes. An hour is relative term. That's one thing. And the other thing is that what illuminates is the mochin da'choraim, because the darkness illuminates. In spirituality, darkness illuminates, meaning that one receives a feeling and attainment of the darkness, which is no less important to him than the day, because he discovers a lack in it. Without the lack, he cannot progress. So, therefore, the work during the nights is no less important than the day. Because as we learn to reveal the lack, that's the most important thing. And then with that lack, we come to a state where it becomes day. Until there is a lack, which is organized, established at night, there is no spirituality that can come to you during the day, because these times are in accordance with one's inner state. Why is it when we study of the 10 Sfirot, you explain things, and here you don't give a short explanation? What is the difference?
There's a great difference between Zohar and Tes, Talmud Eser Sfirot. In Tes, you can explain, and then we're drawn to connect through also the intellect, the understanding, seemingly. Whereas here, no. The Zohar is written only so that we would yearn for connection. Our whole work would be just to draw the light. Also there we draw the light, but there it's mixed with the intellect, whereas here there is no intellect. There's also barely any emotion, only I constantly want to be in prayer, in the disclosure of the deficiency, on the one hand. On the other hand, when we hear the Zohar, we begin to be incorporated in something, to be impressed by it. We begin to feel that it comes to us from a very high, exalted place, where we are connected to something special. It's written in this very exalted form. And also the language is very simple. Seemingly someone is telling you, someone who has all the wisdom is talking to you. He has all the lights, there's no restrictions. He is in all the corrected states. From that state, he's explaining it to you. That impression is very important to us. Zohar gives confidence, it cares, it calms, it provides very many good phenomena. Where are we?